Welcome back, everybody. Today, we're diving into something that's got the whole world kind of talking
Got it.
cryptocurrency, and
Yeah.
Trump's back.
Yeah. It's
We've got a whole stack of articles here,
yeah, it's a big one.
primarily from crypto news sites and blogs,
Right.
to really get into what everyone's
Yeah.
saying.
It's fascinating to see how much
Yeah.
Trump being back has shaken things up in the crypto world.
Yeah, it's like
Everybody's got an opinion.
it's the hot topic.
Yeah.
So today our mission is to figure out
Yeah.
what Trump's policies could actually mean for you
Right.
and your crypto journey. Are we on the brink of some massive crypto boom, or is
Yeah.
this just a bunch of hype?
Yeah.
So let's start with what's got everyone so excited.
Trump's supposed pro-crypto stance.
Okay.
We've got all these articles.
Right.
They're painting him as like a champion of business
Right.
and suggesting that this could be good for crypto.
Right. And they're not just hinting at it.
Right.
Cointelegraph quoted macro investor Dan Tapiero
Yeah.
predicting a $10 trillion
Wow.
crypto market by 2025,
That's
driven by Trump's policies.
yeah.
And something he calls the DOGE initiative.
Yeah. The DOGE initiative.
Okay, now you've got my attention.
Yeah.
What is this DOGE initiative, and why is
Well,
it?
unfortunately, the details around the DOGE initiative
Okay,
are still pretty vague,
okay.
but it seems to be about the idea of
Okay.
leveraging Dogecoin,
All right.
which is a cryptocurrency that Trump has shown some support for
Right.
as like a key part of his economic strategy.
So it's not just about creating a business-friendly environment.
Right.
It's about actually integrating certain cryptocurrencies into the U.S. financial system.
It seems to be the implication,
Okay,
but we'll need to wait and see.
okay. So that's just one guy,
Yeah.
one analyst. But betting markets are also
Oh, yeah.
seeing a surge in odds favoring a U.S. Bitcoin reserve under Trump.
A U.S. Bitcoin reserve.
Didn't Crypto Daily even say something about a potential executive order?
They did, designating crypto as a national priority.
Wow. So some companies are already making moves
Yeah, they are.
in anticipation of this.
Marathon Digital inscribed Trump's image on the Bitcoin blockchain.
Whoa.
Quite the...
That's a statement.
Yeah.
But hold on. Before we get too excited about all
Yeah.
this, we need to get real.
Yeah.
Even if Trump is pro-crypto, there are some big hurdles,
Oh, yeah, there are.
legal complexities.
Cointelegraph highlighted all that
Mm-hmm.
and the potential for partisan gridlock.
Right. And let's not forget, Trump's first term wasn't exactly a walk in the park for crypto.
No, it wasn't.
The SEC,
Yeah.
under his administration,
Right.
came down hard on some aspects of the market.
Exactly. The SEC charged Digital Currency Group for misleading investors.
Yeah, that was a big one.
Yeah.
Both Cointelegraph and Crypto Daily covered that
Yeah.
extensively. So we've got this interesting mix of pro-business talk and a history of regulatory crackdowns.
It's true.
How do you see this tension playing out?
Well, that's the big question, isn't it?
Yeah. How will Trump balance his stance with the need for consumer protection
Right.
and regulatory clarity?
Exactly.
Because on the one hand, you've got investors wanting a U.S. Bitcoin reserve,
Yeah.
executive orders
Right.
favoring crypto.
Mm-hmm.
But on the other hand, you've got the SEC reminding everyone they're still in charge.
Right.
It's like a crypto tug of war.
It is.
And this tug of war is not just in the U.S.
No.
There are different regulatory landscapes all over the world.
Yeah.
Crypto.com just secured a provisional MiCA license in the EU.
Oh, the MiCA license.
Yeah, Cointelegraph highlighted that.
Yeah.
Could you break that down for our listeners who might not know?
Yeah, sure. So MiCA stands for Markets in Crypto Assets.
Okay.
It's this thing the EU is doing
Okay.
to give more clarity and stability to the crypto market in Europe.
So Crypto.com securing this license could be a sign of a more welcoming environment
That's possible, yeah.
across the pond.
Yeah.
And this raises the question, could innovation and investment move overseas if the U.S. doesn't figure things out?
It could.
It seems like it's becoming more fragmented.
Absolutely. And that just adds another layer of complexity.
Okay, so we've laid some groundwork. We've got Trump's stance.
Yeah.
We've got ongoing regulatory scrutiny in the U.S. and abroad.
Right.
But what does all this mean for the actual crypto market?
Yeah.
Where are the opportunities? Where are the risks?
Right.
Let's get into that.
Let's do it.
So we've got this really fascinating backdrop of political stuff going on.
Yeah.
And this global regulatory puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
But what does it all mean for you
Right.
in terms of actual crypto trends?
Yeah.
and opportunities.
Right.
Let's get into that.
It is an exciting time to watch the markets.
Yeah.
trcrypto.news reported that Bitcoin went over $100,000.
I saw that.
Yeah, and some analysts think this is just the beginning.
Yeah. Cointelegraph even interviewed this guy, Philb,
Oh, yeah.
prominent crypto analyst,
Yeah.
who's predicting Bitcoin could hit $180,000.
By 2025.
Wow. By 2025.
That's a big prediction.
That's a bold prediction. What's making him so optimistic?
Well, he's pointing to a few things.
Okay.
Like institutions adopting it more,
Okay.
people seeing Bitcoin as protection against inflation,
Mm-hmm.
and of course, the potential for good regulation under Trump.
Right. So the Bitcoin bulls are excited.
Yeah, they are.
But what about altcoins?
It's a mixed bag.
Okay.
trcrypto.news pointed to Solana as doing really well.
Oh, yeah. Solana.
Its price has gone way up.
Yeah, it's been in the news a lot lately.
Yeah, it's got fast transactions and a growing ecosystem.
Mm-hmm. But Crypto Daily mentioned that some altcoins like Dogecoin are having trouble.
Yeah, Dogecoin is struggling.
Yeah.
It seems tied to what Trump says
Mm-hmm.
and that DOGE initiative. Remember we talked about how unclear it is?
Yeah.
That might be making investors nervous.
That makes sense.
Yeah, a lot of altcoins are counting on Bitcoin to do well,
Right.
and the whole feeling about crypto. So if Bitcoin has problems or regulation changes unexpectedly,
Right.
altcoins could be hit hard.
Okay. And speaking of regulation,
Yeah.
there's another trend.
What's that?
Bitcoin ETFs.
Oh, yeah.
Crypto Daily said Thailand is even looking into them
Bitcoin ETFs in Thailand.
to make them a crypto hub.
Interesting.
Well, Bitcoin ETFs in Thailand.
Yeah.
What is a Bitcoin ETF?
So a Bitcoin ETF,
Yeah.
it stands for Exchange Traded Fund.
Okay.
It lets investors get involved in Bitcoin
Okay.
without actually owning it.
Okay.
So people who don't want to deal with crypto exchanges could use it.
So a Bitcoin ETF could make crypto more accessible.
It could. Yeah, it could really help with adoption.
That's exciting.
Yeah. But there's still regulatory hurdles. People in the U.S. have wanted a Bitcoin ETF for a long time,
Mm-hmm.
but the SEC keeps rejecting it.
Okay. So regulation is still up in the air,
It is.
but there's a lot of innovation happening.
There is.
Crypto Slate had this cool article on DeFi.
DeFi.
Yeah, decentralized finance with AI.
Oh, wow.
What's that all about?
DeFi is the next step for decentralized finance,
Okay.
which is trying to automate financial services
Mm-hmm.
using blockchain.
Okay.
Now add in AI. That's DeFi.
So it's like the best of both worlds.
You got it. Transparency and security of blockchain
Mhm.
with the power of AI.
Okay.
People think it could change everything
Wow.
from lending and borrowing to managing assets and assessing risk.
DeFi could be a game changer.
It could be, but let's be realistic.
Yeah.
It's new tech.
Right.
There are unknowns.
Right. Are there risks?
Of course. With any new tech, there are risks.
Like,
It's
right.
early days. There are worries about security,
Huh.
regulation, things we don't even know about yet.
That's a good point. We can't just go all in on new trends.
No, we can't. We have to think about the downsides, too.
Right.
You have to make smart decisions with crypto,
Right.
especially with all the hype.
So with Bitcoin going up,
Yeah.
altcoins doing their own thing,
Right.
Bitcoin ETFs may be happening,
Mm-hmm.
and DeFi coming out.
It's a lot.
The crypto world is spinning. How do we figure it all out?
That's the question.
Mm.
It shows you have to keep learning about crypto and
Well,
think for yourself.
Don't just follow the headlines.
Exactly. Don't fall for the FOMO.
Fear of missing out.
Yeah. Do your research.
Okay.
Understand how it works.
Mm-hmm.
Invest responsibly.
Solid advice.
Yeah.
So it's not about jumping on every trend.
Right.
It's about understanding the tech,
The market.
the regulation.
Before you do anything.
Right.
And remember, this is still a young industry.
Right.
Be ready for volatility, uncertainty.
Setbacks.
Ex-
You reminded me of that trcrypto.news piece.
Oh, yeah.
They wanted a regulatory reset.
Mm-hmm.
They thought the current rules weren't good enough.
Yeah, they make some good points.
Yeah.
We need clear rules
Right.
to encourage innovation
Protect investors.
and keep the crypto ecosystem healthy.
Okay. So we've talked about Bitcoin's rise,
Yeah.
how altcoins are doing,
Mm-hmm.
Bitcoin ETFs,
Right.
and DFA. But we need to talk about the elephant in the room,
What's that?
Trump,
Trump. Yeah.
and how he'll affect all of this.
It's the big question.
Right. Will his comeback be good for crypto in the U.S.,
Mm-hmm.
or will his policies just make things more uncertain?
Right.
That's what we don't know,
Exactly.
and is what we'll be watching.
In the coming years, it really does feel like we're at a crossroads
Yeah.
with crypto in the U.S.
Yeah. So many different ways this could go.
Exactly. We could see Trump really embracing crypto, making it central to his economic plan, leading to good regulation and lots of people using crypto.
Right. But we also have all this uncertainty.
Right. We don't know what his policies will actually be.
Yeah.
The possibility of crackdowns
Yeah.
and the U.S. falling behind other countries who are moving faster with crypto.
Right. It's like weighing the good against the bad.
Exactly. The potential rewards versus the risks.
And that brings us back to why we're doing this.
Right.
To help you understand this
Make good decisions.
about your own crypto journey.
So let's sum up what we've learned.
Okay.
What should people be watching out for?
Well, first of all, I think you got to stay informed.
Yes, absolutely.
Don't just read headlines or what people are saying on social media.
Right.
Really dig into the policies they're talking about,
Mm-hmm.
what's happening with regulations,
Right.
and how the tech behind crypto actually works.
I agree. It's easy to get caught up in all the hype,
Yeah.
but you gotta be skeptical.
Right.
Think critically.
And remember, this is still a risky market.
Yes, it is.
Don't invest more than you can afford to lose.
Mm-hmm.
And be ready for bumps in the road.
Those are great points. I'd also add,
Yeah.
don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Right. Diversification.
Exactly. Spread your investments around, and not just in different types of assets,
Right.
but within crypto itself.
Right. Don't just
Yeah.
buy whatever's hot right now.
Exactly. Do your research.
Mm-hmm.
Invest in projects you believe in.
For the long haul.
Yeah. And remember, crypto is always changing.
Yeah.
What's true today might not be true tomorrow.
So be flexible.
Stay curious.
Keep learning.
Keep learning, yeah.
That's the perfect motto for anyone getting into crypto.
It really is. So as we wrap up this deep dive on crypto and Trump, let's leave our listeners with something to think about.
Okay, hit me.
Do you think with Trump in charge, the U.S. will become the center of crypto innovation?
Okay.
Or will it fall behind other countries?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Leaving them on a cliffhanger.
It is. It's a question we'll be thinking about for years to come.
Right.
The answer depends on the choices we make.
Mm-hmm.
Policymakers, businesses, individuals.
Over the next few months and years.
Exactly.
Well, that's our deep dive.
It's been fascinating.
Into crypto and the Trump era. We talked about the possibility of a crypto boom,
Right.
the back and forth with regulations.
The regulatory tug of war.
And exciting new things like DIFA-I.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully you all feel more informed.
More ready to jump into the world of crypto.
Thanks for joining us, everyone.
And remember,
Stay curious
stay informed.
and invest wisely.